Something I've learned over the years is after 3 years, most tattoo studios flatline. Business just flatlines. And it's not because the artist isn't talented, and it's not because the studio isn't busy. It's because the studio has quietly hit 5 invisible ceilings, and almost every owner I meet is stuck under all 5 of them at the same time. If your calendar is swinging from packed to empty, and if Instagram or TikTok controls your entire mood, if you feel like you are always working but never getting ahead, this video is going to show you exactly why. And once you see these 5 ceilings, you will never run your studio the same way again. I can guarantee that. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 structural ceilings that stop tattoo studios growing beyond that 3-year kind of limit. And these ceilings have absolutely nothing to do with your talent. They are business problems that most people are suffering from. Fix them and your diary will become predictable and your income will stabilize and your stress levels will plummet. Ignore them and you're likely to stay trapped in the same cycle. Busy months, dead months, burnout and Instagram inbox anxiety, messages at all times of the day. We want to get away from that. This is how you do it. So by the end of this video, you are going to know why it feels like your studio stalled and the exact systems that you need to break through that plateau. Before we go ahead and do that, if you are a tattoo studio owner who's in a position where you feel like things have stopped and you want your life to become a little bit more predictable, a little bit more calm, and you want to win back a load of time rather than spending all of your evenings messaging, I make all of these videos for you. Here is the brutal truth. Most tattoo studios do not actually have a business. They have an inbox. When you do not have a CRM or a client relations manager, a simple system that stores details, tracks conversations, and reminds you who to follow up with, you create a business that has 0 memory. Clients message you, disappear, come back months later, and your entire way of running your business becomes a guessing game. And why does this stop growth? Well, after year 3, your studio isn't losing business or plateauing because of lack of demand. It's losing because you cannot see your clients, their history, their value to you, their patterns of behavior and tattoo patterns, and their upcoming needs. When there's no CRM system, you forget leads, you forget quotes, you forget consultations, and you forget the names of the people who said they want to book with you. You lose thousands a year from the cracks in the system that you have. This is why the growth engine starts with building your client database first. This is the essential. Data equals control. Control equals predictable income. So the fix is start with the simplest CRM possible. Build 3 lists. 1, leads. 2, active clients. 3, past clients. The moment that you store names, dates, emails, project notes, and contact details, the business stops being a fog, it stops being chaotic, and it becomes something that you can easily manage. Ceiling 2. No automated follow-ups. I refer to this as the money on the floor problem. Tattoo studios lose more money from silence than anything else. Most owners reply once, maybe twice, and then life gets in the way, doesn't it? You get busy tattooing people, and people who were ready to book just kind of drift away. Not because they didn't like you, but because life got in the way for them too. They got distracted. And why does this stop growth? Well, when it comes to year 3, when it comes to the plateau, you don't need more attention. You need more completion. You need more people moving from inquiry to consultation to booking to repeat appointment. One booking is not enough. Repeat appointment is what will keep you busy. And that pipeline quickly dies without automation. Just think about it. If you had automated reminders, automated ready when you are messages, automated consultation invitations, how many clients would you recover each month? It's usually in between 20 to 40% more bookings without having to do any extra marketing. That's why a growth engine creates follow-up sequences for you. One message from you is kind of a hit and hope. A sequence is a system. And this is a quick fix for you. Create 3 automations, a new lead sequence, 4 to 6 gentle, helpful follow-ups over 10 days, consultation reminder sequence, past client check-in sequence. Every 90 to 100 days is usually good, and set these once and they run for you forever. You only have to do it once. Ceiling 3 is a weak referral strategy, and I call this the invisible revenue stream problem. Referrals should be a very profitable channel for your business. Not Instagram, not TikTok, actual client referrals. People trust their friends, trust their opinions. That's more important than any TikTok post. But most studios treat referrals like a lucky accident instead of a system. And this is why that stops growth. By year 3, you have a decent base of clients. Every studio should have. But if you're not activating them, you are leaving tens of thousands on the table. A good referral strategy is very simple psychology. People love recommending things. It makes them look good. As part of my course, I teach people about social currency. People like to look good to their friends online, and recommendations help them do that. Your job is to make that easy, obvious, and rewarding. We have all seen the posts on Facebook where someone says, recommend a tattoo, and everyone tags you in it. People love recommending. You need to build a structured referral loop to make this happen. So every heel tattoo gets a follow-up message, and in that message include a soft referral nudge. Give clients a simple link or a QR code that they can pass on to friends, and track every single referral inside of your CRM. Give referrals their own special column. Referral loops compound. They compound exponentially. The growth engine automates them, so it keeps growing even when you're sleeping. I have booked so many appointments this year without ever having to speak to a client in advance. It's incredible. Ceiling 4 is an inconsistent client experience. I call this a leaky bucket problem. Studios obsess over bookings, but ignore the journey between booking and tattoo day, which sometimes can be months without hearing from you. And this is where clients can lose trust. This is where I'll get back to you becomes ghosting. This is where you're booked in now becomes ignorant. This is where buyer's remorse starts to creep in. And why does this stop growth? If the client experience is inconsistent in any way, unpredictable or unclear, the client feels like they are going to gamble their money. They don't feel like they're investing it. They feel like they're taking a chance. And then what happens is they will hesitate. They will delay. And sometimes eventually they disappear. You cannot scale a business like that. It does not work. There's no way to scale a business that constantly leaks trust. And this is the part that absolutely nobody teaches tattoo artists. You have to build a repeatable client journey, which consists of an inquiry pack, a consultation booked reminder. After the deposit is paid, confirmation of the appointment, and a prep guide for the day. The week before, a check-in message. The day before, a text reminder. On the tattoo day, clear expectations of what is coming. An aftercare automated message after the tattoo, and a check-in loop on day 1, day 3, day 7, day 14. When every client gets the same journey, you're building a brand, and that brand feels professional. It doesn't feel chaotic. In the growth engine, we talk about a full customer journey a massive amount. It's one of the biggest unlocks for retention and repeat appointments. It's one of the 7 pillars that I teach people in my Economics Academy. Ceiling 5 is the Instagram addiction. This is the borrowed land trap. And it's the biggest emotional ceiling. It hurts the most people because it starts to feel personal. When Instagram becomes the studio's entire marketing plan and things aren't going well, every mood swing, every dopamine hit, every dead month, every single panic spiral happens because of Instagram and whether you are or aren't getting views. But here's the truth. Instagram is absolutely not your business. You can't control it because you don't own your followers. You don't own your reach. And you don't own the bookings that may come to you through it. Meta own that. And after year 3, this dependency becomes dangerous. I see this so much. This is why I'm talking about it. Instead of building systems that work every day, you're relying on a platform that someone else owns that works for you some days. They didn't build that platform for you, they build it for them so they can make money. And that means your studio becomes a prisoner to the algorithm. Your bookings rise and fall with your feed, however the fuck Instagram choose is important to them that week. Your self-worth rises and falls with likes that you have no control over. And we've all done this, posted incredible work and got nothing back. So that means your calendar rises and falls on pure luck. So the growth engine breaks this cycle by shifting the business off Instagram and into your client database where you control the communication and the consistency. So Instagram should be the spark, not the fire. You use Instagram to build your fire. Use it to generate interest, but move people off the platform as quickly as you possibly can. Same thing applies to Facebook and TikTok. Those platforms are to attract attention and take people to your CRM system. It takes people into your automated sequences, into your referral loop, and into your customer journey. That is how you break social media addiction and break through that ceiling. Now, I want to hear you comment here. Which of these ceilings do you think is hitting you the hardest? I'm genuinely curious because most artists don't actually realize which one of them is holding them back until they say it out loud. So type it in the comments below. I do read all the comments and I'll reply as soon as I get the opportunity. So again, your studio has not stalled because you're not talented. It's stalled because the business was built on sand. These 5 ceilings stop almost every single tattoo studio after around year 3. And the 5 ceilings were no CRM, no follow-up, no referral engine, an inconsistent experience, and social media / Instagram addiction. But these are ceilings. They are not walls. Once you replace chaos with systems, everything gets easier. Your diary stabilizes. Your income will rise. And your days get calmer and you get back so much time to spend with your friends and family. And you finally run the studio instead of your studio running you. So if you want to build the systems that remove these ceilings for good, build them once, gone forever. Join the Economics Academy and learn how to build your own growth engine. The Economics Academy is where studios learn to stabilize their tattoo income and finally scale their business without burning out. You do not need more posts, you need a quality system. And the Economics Academy growth engine is exactly that. I've put a link in the description below. Click that link, go join the free academy, and you're going to start learning all of these things starting today. I'll see you in there.